This is the Leopard PowerCat 40. It's the smallest in the Leopard PowerCat range. There's a 46 and there's a 53. What's interesting is that this gives you pretty much all the basics that the bigger ones give you, just in a more compact frame. So you don't get things like the high-low platform this one's got. This is a bit shorter here. You know, it is more compact, of course it is, but then it costs less. It costs less to run. And as I say, most of what you get on the big ones, you still get on this one, just scaled back. So this area is a little bit smaller, but it's still very, very functional, very nice. Maggie's certainly enjoying it. We've got the Flybridge the same, and we've got the 3-cabin layout the same. Sliding doors here. Galley aft layout. We've got the big fridge freezer over on this side, and then cooker over here. There we go, all electric on this one, and storage then tucked away. No, I'm saying that. This is why you should always do your homework, isn't it? I'll edit that out later. This is your switch panel. So we've got the boat electrics on here, obviously, and the shore power electrics. Also the generator, stop start, and instruments are here, and the air conditioning port and starboard are on these fellows. There we go. The storage here. Yes! And we've got it in places like this as well. Actually, that's a bin. This is going well, isn't it? There's storage here. I'll edit it all out later. Dishwasher under here. And it's redeemed everything by singing us the song of its people. It's like all of that went away. Fantastic. Over here then, a bit more storage and drawers and so forth. There we go. TV is up there. And then saloon area here. Nice big windows, plenty of light. I like these slim mullions, so it just feels like an unbroken vista of blue. That's superb. Some nice lighting as well, the way they built it all in up in places like this. And then we've got the sofas, obviously, and the lower helm is here as well. That's tucked away in this front corner. We've got the Fusion stereo here. We've got the multifunction display on here. The autopilot is here, also engine controls, thruster controls, communications, all of that kind of stuff. And also a bow door, which is excellent, because this will be an owner-operator size of boat, so you better get straight out and through. Very helpful, but also lets plenty of air through as well. I'm going to take you down into the port side hull first of all, because there's 2 cabins down here. We have this one tucked away aft, like so. Again, you've got bits of storage about the place, he says optimistically. There we go. Hanging rail in there as well. There's drawer under the bed. And some quite nice windows, because they're round here but also across the back as well, which is excellent. And then if I loop on around and take you forward, another cabin up here. Again, you can see the drawers underneath the bed. This is up towards the bow. You can see there's a hatch overhead. We'll see the other side of that when we go around the outside shortly. Again with the hull windows and a nice view. Good morning, Palm Beach. Fantastic. Some nice lighting again in here. It's nice, isn't it? As I say, it's a bit more compact, and both of these share this heads here. In the larger ones, they get an ensuite each, but it depends what size boat you want and what you want to spend. You wouldn't buy a big one if it had everything the same, would you? Why would you? Good, 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 good. Let's have a look in here. Gonna guess? Storage? Yes! Getting the hang of this, aren't I? I could do it professionally. Let's go back up here. These all close off, incidentally, in case you were wondering. They've got sliding doors thusly. We'll head across here. This one then is the owner's cabin. And this is a nice size. Look at this. Let's come right back, take this in from this end. That is lovely, isn't it? Very impressive. We've got drawers down this side. We've got a big wardrobe over here, like this. There we go. You can see the hanging rail up there. A bit full of gear at the minute because we're at a boat show, but you get the gist. And then we've got the dressing table, and we've got the storage under the bed, and we've got the bed itself. Again, they've wrapped the windows around it, haven't they? It's a nice light cabin, that. Brilliant. And I'll spin right around, and you'll notice there's a door here. So this one slides across. Clip back at the moment, but you get the idea. It comes along this track here, just closes this off for privacy. These little round chaps here are manual bilge pumps. There's electric pumps, of course, but those are backups. There's one on each side for each hull. There we go. That is the interior, fairly well covered off, I think. We'll take a trundle around the outside. We'll go up onto the Flybridge, and I will take you down and show you the engine space as well. Obviously, no crew cabin on this one. It's an owner operator. Up here on the bow, these are the hatches that we saw. So there's one over the heads of this cabin, of course, as a blind to give you some privacy in there, and that one's over the cabin again with a blind. From the port side, we've got these dolphin seats on the front, so cool because you can sit and watch the dolphins there. We've got an absolutely massive balloon looking like it's about to take off over us. Wow. There it goes. I thought it was going to come and hit me on the head then. But yeah, this is a big space, isn't it? Anchor would go on there. There's a winch down underneath this. And then we can come right on around here. Take a stroll back. And I'll take you up on top. There we go. So this is the Flybridge, and again, 40-foot boat, but look at the size of this. That's what you get with that extra beam of a catamaran, isn't it? This is huge. Fantastic. Plenty of seating here as well, which is great. Again, I come back to the fact it's owner operator. You want to have room for people to be with you and enjoying the boating with you, not sat up here on your own. And there is plenty of space for that, that's for sure. Multifunction displays are on here. We've got the engine controls, of course, steering. Autopilot is there, and a little compass. There we go. Fusion stereo head up here as well. Fully stereo, obviously. Nice dining area here, and there's a little wet bar as well. So that's this fella here. We've got the sink there, of course. There's a fridge underneath, and there's a little grill as well. There we go. How do I open that? Oh, it's slick, isn't it? There we go. Fantastic. I didn't even need to, did I? You know what one of those looks like. And then this is left open at the back here. You could put a steamer chair here if you wanted to, or some bean bags, or keep your paddle boards up here. Use it however you wish. And then finally, right up on the top, we've got the hard top. So it's just got a little nav light on there and the horn, but you could put solar panels up there, of course. It's a big space. Fantastic. There we go. It's nice, isn't it? Right, let's head on back. Crikey, there goes Pluto again. He's on a mission. Let's go and look at the engines. Now, of course, what you've got being a catamaran is an engine in each hull. So I'll show you one side because they are fairly much identical. So there's engine access here, there's engine access over there. And what I need to do is I need to release that one. Step down here onto one of these little bathing platforms. There's a ladder here as well for accessing the water. There's a shower here as well. There we go. And that is down into one of the two engine compartments. There we are. Yanmar diesel in this one. That one is 320 horsepower. I think they do different size engine options in this. I noticed that earlier. I think you can get a 250 and a 370, but this is the mid-range at 320, which is giving the boat about 23 knots flat out and cruising at 15, and you're going to get about 350 miles at that speed. You can, as ever, drop the speed right back. If you do 7 knots, you'll get 1,300 miles. So that is pretty good range for a 40-foot boat. Very pleasing. And it's all nice and clean and laid out nicely here. You've got the fuel filters at the back end here, for example. Generator lives on here as well, northern lights. Shore power breakers, all that kind of stuff is all very get-outable. There we are. Fire system back there, and you've got access to the rudder stocks as well. Very good. Very good. Battery switches are in here, and shore power, I noticed, goes in up here. There we are. Let's come back out of there. Spin on round, drop that one back down. There we go. Perfect. And just one last thing. I'm going to finish up here. I'm going to say massive thanks to Leopard Catamarans for allowing me this tour, and massive thanks to you guys for watching, and we'll finish off with a mirror wave. Bye bye.